Alright, we are streaming. What's up guys? What is going on? Welcome to the Instagram workshop. Hope you're all doing well today and are excited to take your Instagram game to the next level. I'm super pumped about this workshop myself, as it's the first one I'm actually doing. Now, a little bit about myself. My name is Aarsand and I'm one of the co-founders of Explorer Media, and I currently live in Norway. I've been doing Instagram for about 1.5 years, I think, but have really become an expert at it over the last 6 months. With my team, we've been able to build an Instagram network of 2 million followers and have gained thousands of leads and dollars from Instagram alone. Now, the topic for today's workshop is as following: how to grow your Instagram account by 10,000 followers in one single month. So, over the next 60 minutes, I'm going to share with you the secrets to going viral on Instagram on a consistent basis and growing by as much as 10,000 followers monthly. That is my end goal of this workshop. For all of you to understand the secrets, hacks, and tricks to achieve those crazy results. Now guys, a little bit of a disclaimer: this won't happen by itself. It won't happen automatically after the workshop is over. It will only happen if you do what I teach and take action. That is the key. Now, some of you might be happy with just 1,000 followers or 2,000 followers. I remember when I started out on Instagram early 2016, I think it was, my long-term goal was just to reach 2,000 followers. That's it. So if that is you, that's great, because that will only make your job a whole lot easier. Learning the strategy to grow by 10k followers a month, even if that's not your goal, is only a good thing. As one of my mentors once told me, if you want to become a millionaire, learn from a billionaire. It will make the process a whole lot easier. Same concept goes for Instagram. So, by the end of this workshop, you will have my exact strategy, my exact formula for growing by 10,000 followers each month on one single Instagram account. That's the value I'm going to give you guys. However, I'm not stopping there, because if you watch all the way till the end of the workshop, I'm going to give you a done for you hashtag sets, almost for every single niche on Instagram. Yes, you heard me right. One of the most pain in the ass things to do is researching hashtags. It takes hours upon hours, and some of you guys might not even know how to do it properly. So I hope that's a good bonus for you guys, as I know a lot of people on Instagram, including myself back in the days, are struggling with hashtags. Now, I know there also are distractions all around us, but this strategy, what I'm about to teach you guys, will have a huge impact on your entire Instagram game. And I don't want you to miss a single crucial step. So please, make a commitment to stay focused. Close out Facebook, stop checking your emails, and turn off your cell phone, or at least turn it on airplane mode. Give me your full attention, guys. I really want you guys to reap the benefits of this workshop. Now, I also highly recommend you guys to grab a pen and a paper ready to take notes, as you won't be able to actually pause the video as we're streaming and rewatch it. If you try now, you cannot pause the video or rewatch or rewind. So for that reason, it's really important that you guys take notes. So, remove all distractions and have a pen and paper ready to go. Now, you might be wondering why I am qualified to teach you guys on this topic. Why should you listen to my advice on Instagram? Well, 1.5 years ago, I wanted to grow my Instagram account myself. I heard about all these young 16 and 17-year-olds growing by 5 to 10,000 followers per month with their Instagram accounts. And by that time, I was 17 myself, and I thought to myself that if they could do it, I should probably be able to do it myself. So I took matter into my own hands, and after 1 year of doing on and off research, not very consistently, maybe once or twice a week of research, but after that time I saw something working. Some of my images were going viral and I started to grow faster. I was super pumped and super excited because the feeling, guys, of going viral, some of you probably experienced it, but the feeling of going viral is one of the best feelings in the world. Trust me, when you log onto your Instagram account and you just see your notifications going bananas, that is an amazing feeling. And that got me super pumped and super motivated to grow even more and faster. So I did more research and I found the exact methods that these 16 and 17-year-olds were using. I started growing consistently by 1,000 to 2,000 followers every single week, and I crushed my 2,000 follower goal in just weeks, and hit 10,000 followers shortly after, and that basically got me started on my journey to millions of followers. And as I said, by this day, me together with my team have been able to grow a network of 2 million followers. And I've also been able to fly out to Los Angeles and meet the big faces of social media and entrepreneurs like Ty Lopez, Josh King Madrid, and tons of other influencers just because of Instagram, just because of the power of this platform, guys. Now, before we jump into the training, I just want to show you some results and proofs of accounts that we've grown, as well as some clients of us, some students. So the first one, the first account is Light Travels. It's our account. It's got 145,000 followers, and this account actually grew by 0 to 100k followers in about 50 days, which is crazy. But the followers are not the only thing that's impressive with this account, because the likes are amazing as well. If we have a look at some of the pictures right here, you can see that this picture has got 50,000 likes, this one has 40,000, 90,000, 90,000, 70,000, this one is 70,000, and the last one has a stunning 145,000 likes. And guys, the weird thing is that this is normal engagement for this account. It's not like 1 in 100 pictures end up like this. It's normal and it happens on a consistent basis. We also have another account, Dopest Wayne, with over 270,000 followers. And as you can see, we're a big fan of the viral art niche. It's a pretty good niche, and if you're that type of person that just want an Instagram account to grow fast, this is the niche for you. It's an amazing niche. You can grow rapidly, super easy to grow, probably the easiest niche to grow on Instagram today. And now we also have grown some other niche accounts, like a bodybuilding account being B-Building Zone. This account has over 100,000 followers as well, as you can see, and it's growing pretty fast. The engagement on this one is also pretty amazing. We've got one picture here with 30,000 likes, another with 16,000, 14,000, and 18,000, which also is a lot, and it's not unusual for this account either. Aside from that, we have grown some small accounts too, as well as this one, Art Baller, which is at 16,000 followers. Now, we don't own this account now, we sold it, but when we owned it, it grew by 16,000 followers in about a month and a half, and the engagement is pretty amazing on some of the posts as well. As you can see here, we've got some pictures with 14,000, 15,000, and 20,000. So the methods we teach work on any account, no matter the size. Now, finally, we do have some account examples of some students. Here we have Kurt Francis with 100,000 follower account on his travel account. Now, Kurt has been growing this account for about 2 to 3 months and has reached 100,000 followers in that short time span with the strategies of ours. And he is grown by more than 20,000 followers a month, which is insane. And the niche is also pretty good. It's a travel niche, which is really easy to monetize. Now, let me ask you a question, guys. Do you want accounts like this? Accounts with 100,000 followers? Like, personally, I wouldn't mind having an extra 100k account to bring in some more passive income. And that is exactly what we're going to teach you in this workshop. So just stay tuned, guys. The value is going to be amazing. I'm super pumped, and you should be too. Now, finally, we're going to look at a final example of a student. We've got Fahad Asia, he literally just started 2 months ago with this Instagram account, Arab Super Toys. 2 months ago, it was the first Instagram account he ever created. He's never used the app before, and he made this account. He reached out to me and asked for help, and I gave him the strategies. He learned from us, and he was able to reach 50,000 followers on his first account in 2 single months. As you can see right here, a pretty cool testimonial that he gave us. So the strategies work, guys, not just for us, but for other people as well. Like, just imagine how what your life could look like if you knew the exact way of doing this. Which you will grow. You could grow multiple accounts at once and start monetizing them right away. Like, at one point I was growing 5 accounts at once. It's time consuming, but it's extremely fun when you're going viral on all of them at the same time. Like, you could bring in tons of passive income, and like, the opportunities are just insane. So, without anything less to do, actually, we can just jump right on into the training. I'm super pumped. I hope you're pumped as well. Make sure you have got your notes ready because it's time for the meat of the workshop. So, now we're going to be looking at what you've been waiting for, the meat of the workshop. As I said, you're now going to be learning how to grow your Instagram account by 10,000 followers by going viral, hitting the explore page, and ranking in hashtags without using the shitty follow and follow method that some of you probably have been used to using. That is what I'm going to teach you, and it's the exact strategy that we use. Now, in the workshop, we're going to be covering 3 secrets that you need to know in order to have all of this in place, in order to be able to grow by tens of thousands of followers every single month. So, secret number 1, the fundamental strategy for going viral on any account, any Instagram account. Secret number 2, leveraging other Instagram accounts to massively improve your exposure and engagement on every single post. Secret number 3, how to 10x your growth by doing these 2 simple things. So, secret number 1, the fundamental strategy for going viral on any Instagram account. Now, what is that? What does that mean? The fundamental strategy for going viral on any Instagram account. Well, it basically means finding viral content and making your followers engaged on your posts. That is what that is supposed to mean. It sounds hard, but it actually is extremely easy. Let's first have a look at what viral content is and how you find it. So, viral content. And guys, take notes. This is really important. Just write down. Now is when the bombs of value are going to be coming, so make sure you take notes because you cannot rewind. So anyways, one of the most crucial steps when it comes to making a picture or video go viral on Instagram is the content you post itself. Now, before you guys go and think to yourself, well, that's what everyone says, good content, you have to post good content, blah blah blah. This is different, so hear me out. More than 90% of people on Instagram, my best bet, are doing it wrong. Everybody knows that the good content is key, but nobody knows what viral content is. There's a massive difference between good content and viral content. Let's say you are in the travel niche and you're reposting travel pictures from other accounts. Then this is a good example of what we would call good content, or a good looking image, whatever. It's a beautiful quality photo, very high pixels of a beach, and that is what we call good content. But it's not viral content, and without viral content you're not going to grow at optimal speed. You can still grow fairly quick because the content is still very good looking and interesting, but it's not optimal, which is why you want to post viral content instead. So what the heck is viral content then? If we look at the same niche, being travel, here is an example of a photo that is what we would call viral content. It is almost like the other photo, but there is a massive difference between the images. There's a massive attention grabber in this image, the viral image. The image is unusual, it's interesting to look at because you're seeing something in the image that is not a normal sight. It's cool, it's interesting to look at, it grabs your attention, and that is the definition of a viral image or viral content. Something that really grabs your attention. Very few people know about this, and that is why most people struggle to grow. You could have everything else in place, but without this fundamental strategy in place, you are not going to grow at optimal speed, and you are going to make your job a whole lot harder if you do not implement this. Now, spotting viral content is something we're also going to teach you, but this is just to give you an overview of the differences between good quality content and good quality viral content. Now, some of you guys might be thinking, well, dude, I'm a personal page. I'm not going to post random viral content like that. How do I use this strategy? Well, with a personal page, it's obviously going to be harder to grow, and the strategies is different, but the strategy still works for personal pages, just in a different way. However, I am going to cover that soon, just stick around, but for now, we'll look at repost pages first, but I will get to personal pages in a bit. Now, if we go back and have a look at the two travel pictures, again, it's a clear difference between the image. Let's say you randomly are presented with these two images. If you're honest with yourself now, which image does grab your attention the most? Easy, the one to the right. Let's look at two more examples. Look at these two images right here. Both are good, high quality images, but only one of them classify for what we call viral content. Can you guess which one? Yes, it's obviously the right image. People are much more likely to click on that image as it really grabs people's attention at the first sight more than the other picture. And that is what we want. Here is a reason why though. When you scroll through the Explore page, all of you guys know the Explore page. It's the if you go on your Instagram account on your phone, there's going to be a search bar bottom left corner. If you click that bottom, that basically shows the Explore page. It's a page basically filled with content, filled with images if you scroll downwards. Now, what type of content do you think does the best on a feed like this? It's again obvious, because viral images will do 10 times better because they grab the attention of the person who is scrolling through the feed on a normal page. When someone scrolls through the feed, you have to grab the attention because there's so much content on the Explore page that you have to stand out. I hope I'm making sense, guys, but it's really important that you stand out on the Explore page. That is the key to growing with viral content. Here we have another example. If you look at the screenshot of the Explore page feed, I've outlined some pictures, as you can see, that are viral images, and these really grab your attention when you post. And you want to be posting these types of images. Obviously, they would have to fit your niche, but again, you get my example. And guys, the Explore page is where 80% of your followers come from, unless you're some famous guy that just gets followers from, if you're famous on Facebook, probably your followers will come from Facebook. But if you're a page that is just on Instagram to grow, most of your followers will come from the Explore page, about 80%. So that is why it's super important for you to stand out. Before, back in the days, most of people grew by ranking in hashtags. Hashtags, honestly, I don't use hashtags almost anymore, because most of my followers come from the Explore page, and also because I can be lazy at times. But of course, hashtags plus the Explore page will increase your engagement and make you grow faster. But at this point, Explore page is where most of your followers will come from, which is why it's so crucial that you stand out and grab people's attention. So, now that you understand the purpose of viral content, how do you find viral content? And where do you go to spot viral content? So, finding viral content. If we use the same example, we can have a look at the travel account. And for this example, let's use Vibe Travel Daily, the account from our student Kurt, who also has been killing it. So we'll use this account, his account, for this example, because it's really good account. You can't argue on that. So the first thing you have to do when finding viral content is finding an account that is doing good, an account that is growing relatively fast and that has a good engagement on the pictures. Normally, any account between 50,000 to 100,000 followers plus is a good account to module when you're starting out. And Vibe Travel Daily has more than 100,000 followers, so it's a good account for this example. Now, once you find a good account, you need to determine how many likes the account on average is gaining. So on this account, we will go over the last 10 images that this account has posted and determine the average likes. Now you will have to skip 3 images. The first three images, just skip those because those haven't yet received their maximum like potential. So skip those 3 first, and then we'll look at each of the next 10 images. As you can see, I've done right here. So from the top, we've got 4,000 likes on this picture. We've got 8,000 likes on the next one, then 4,000, 8,000 again, 4,000, 6,000, 3,000, 5,000, 4,000, and again 5,000. So those are the likes of the 10 images we want to look at. Now, what we next do is to add all those numbers together, which gives us a total of 51,000 likes. 51,000 likes on the last 10 images. The next thing we then do is to take those 51,000 likes and divide them by 10, because we looked at 10 different images. So the number we will get then is 5.1 thousand, which is the average amount of likes Vibe Travel Daily gets on the average post. Easy math right there. So I hope you all followed and understood that process. Now, what this tells us is basically how we go about finding the viral content. The way this helps us is that we now can easily pick out the different images or videos that has gone viral, because it's easier for us to spot them this way because we know the average amount of likes. Now, my personal definition of viral content is just kind of a random definition, but it works really well. And that definition is content that has 50 to 70% more likes than the average amount of likes per post on that particular account. Write that down, guys. Viral content is content that has 50 to 70% more likes than the average amount of likes per post on that particular account. So what this now enables us to do is to find the content that is viral on Vibe Travel Daily, because we know the average likes, so we just have to do some simple math and find what like range we are going to be looking at to find a 50 to 70% increase. So in this case, around 8,000 likes would be a 50 to 70% increase in the likes. So 8,000 likes means if a picture on Vibe Travel Daily has more than 8,000 likes, it means that the content, that particular piece of content is viral content. So all you do then is scroll through the feed, click on all images, see how many likes they have, and if they have more than 8,000 likes, if you were to choose Vibe Travel Daily, you just screenshot the images and then repost them on your account. As easy as that. Now, you will definitely not go viral if you just post these images, but there is much more to it, but that is your best way of finding viral content. That's the easiest way of finding content that you should be posting. Now, for a personal account, you would pretty much do the same, just instead of reposting, you would take a similar picture and repost, kind of module that picture and post it yourself. For example, I'm a big fan of Jesse, the guy from Prank vs. Prank, the YouTube channel. As you can see, his Instagram feed is, it's really attractive. This guy obviously knows how to take viral content or post viral content that is related to the personal niche. So what you would do if you're a personal page, what you would do is again find the average likes per image, then find the images that are doing better than average, the viral images, and then look at the type of post style on that image. Look at the pose he has, look at how the background is, how the different colors are, just analyze the entire picture, and then all you have to do is to replicate that image. The better you can replicate that image, the better chance it has of performing well, performing better than average on your account. Very easy, yet still super effective for personal pages. I've personally done this myself. I've just done it like twice, but I know it works because I've seen a lot of other people use it. And I'm definitely going to use this strategy myself when I start growing my personal page, which I am looking to do very soon. Anyways, that is basically how you go about finding viral content for both personal pages and repost pages. So, moving on to the next step, we're going to be looking at how you can make your followers engage more with your posts by either liking, commenting, or tagging friends in the image. So, to do this, you have to use the caption. You all know about the caption, guys, where you write things underneath the image. The caption is really powerful and is what's going to determine the comments, like normally the comments of your posts in the most part. If you can write a good caption, you'll be better off because you obviously will most likely receive more comments and also likes, but the caption is more for getting engagement via comments. So when it comes to the caption, there are a few things you need to keep in mind. It must be interacting with the image. Typically a cool image, like you need a cool image, you need to use fitting emojis and also a call to action. The call to action is the most important of them all. Examples of this can be rate 1 to 10, rate this image 1 to 10, real versus fake, that's a really good one that causes a lot of comment engagement. You can also write tag a friend who would love this, tag your travel partner if it's travel image, yay or nay, top versus bottom, all these different types of captions. All of these really trigger people to want to comment because people love giving their opinion on stuff. Here is also a good example. Here's a good example of a good call to action. First, you can see I've written something about the image being what the heck is this? And then again, I wrote real versus fake. And as you can see, the engagement went pretty high. If I go through the comments, you can see that a lot of people are replying to my caption. They're saying real, fake, and they're really giving their opinion, as I said they would. So that is the fundament of making a post go viral, utilizing the caption. Posting viral content and having an interesting caption alongside with the image will really make the picture stand out and perform well, because the additional comments you get from having a good caption is going to tell Instagram that this is a good picture. Because comments are looked at as better engagement than just likes, because it takes more time making a comment according to Instagram's algorithm. And they are therefore more likely to put your image on the Explore page in front of more users, because the more engagement, the more reach you will have. So that is secret number 1, guys, posting viral images and using an attractive caption. Very important step, as you must have have content that stands out in order to gain exposure. If you look back at the top Instagrammers, they are all somewhat, they all have somewhat content that stands out of the crowd. So in order to grow, you must do that as well. So moving on, secret number 2. Leveraging other Instagram accounts to massively improve your exposure and engagement on every single post. Now, what does that mean? Leveraging other Instagram accounts to massively improve your exposure and engagement on every single post are done by creating and joining engagement/DM groups and using something called like rounds. This also may sound complicated, but it really is not. Maybe a little bit more complex than secret number 1, as you might have to bring in extra focus to understand this, but it's not really that complicated. And also make sure you're going berserk with writing notes, as you won't be able to find this information anywhere else and you cannot rewind the video. So take notes, guys. You will regret it if you do not. Anyways, like rounds and DM groups are important. So first of all, let's look at what a DM group is and how you can create them to improve your engagement and exposure on your posts. So, A DM group is a group of on Instagram where there will be about 15 people in that single group. A DM group is a group of 15 people on the Instagram application itself. The group normally consists of accounts in the same niche, and like the purpose of the group is to exchange likes and comments each time you post. Each time you post on your accounts. So all the members of the account or of the group will go and like and comment on your posts, and obviously you will do the same when they do the same, when they like a post and comment. When they post. So whenever you post, you notify the group with a message saying something like, shown on this image right here, just posted on @LuxHustlers, please like and comment and I will return. So whenever you post and people in the group see your message, they will go to your account and leave a like and comment as you requested. Then, as I said, whenever they post and they notify the group, you will do the same. The reason you want people in your niche in the DM group is because it helps you gain more targeted followers, people that are interested in your stuff. So later on, if you're planning on monetizing your accounts, it's ideal to have targeted followers, because it will make your time monetizing the account much easier. So that is the definition of DM groups and how it works. Pretty straightforward. However, you may wonder how you actually join these. So the way you join DM groups is by either asking other accounts to let you join their DM group, or you can make them yourself. The best way is making them yourself, as asking other accounts is going to be hard, because not everyone is going to just let you in right away. People are lazy, so to make the job easier, to make it easier for them, you want to make them yourself and just invite them. So let's say you have a brand new account, a brand new travel account, and you want to make an engagement group. You might be thinking though, why the heck would anyone with 20,000 followers in the travel niche want to join your DM group? The reason they would want to join is because they will benefit by joining. They will get engagement from you and other people in the group, and the more engagement, the better. So that is why they are going to want to join, because it will benefit them. So just send messages to tons of accounts, message about 20 to 50 accounts or even 100 accounts in your niche, to be able to get people into your DM group, because you need a lot of people and not everyone is going to respond. However, when approaching these big accounts, or any account really, you want to use a specific tactic when you message them. The message and the way I usually get people to respond to my messages and to really make them want to join my DM group is by sending this exact message. Hey there, love the content you put up, really inspiring page, emoji. And I have a DM group for travel accounts only. Would you be interested in joining? Then I send that message, and then I send a new message, and all I write is massive opportunity. The reason I write the messages like this is because it will grab their attention. When they scroll through their inbox feed, they will only see the last message you sent, or the start of the last message. So what they will see is just massive opportunity. That's all they see when they scroll through. And if you just randomly see someone messaging you massive opportunity, you're going to open that message. You're going to open that inbox. So when people see that, it will grab their attention, and they are most likely going to open that message. And when they open it, all they see is they will see an invite that they will benefit from. So all they have to really do is just reply yes, and when they reply yes, you will add them to the DM group. So it's super easy for them. People are super lazy these days, so make the job as easy for everyone else to see best results for yourself, because you will get a lot of more people into your DM groups doing it this way rather than asking people. So that is DM groups. Currently, the best strategy to go viral is using DM groups combined with viral content. So make sure you either create plenty of DM groups or join plenty of DM groups. But the easiest way is, again, creating. Before I knew about this, I was growing fast, but after I implemented this strategy, that was really when I started hitting 100,000 followers on multiple pages. On one account, I'm in literally like 50, or I think it's almost 60 DM groups. 60 DM groups. Just imagine how powerful that is each time I post. Like, I'm almost guaranteed to go viral because it's got, I'm getting so much engagement from those DM groups alone, that just blasts out my post to the explore page everywhere to targeted followers. So definitely use DM groups. They work wonders. Now, you want to work yourself up by joining or creating a DM groups with massive accounts. Like, having a DM group with accounts your size is good, but having a DM group with massive accounts, like 50,000 accounts, that is really where you're going to be exploding, because likes from accounts with more followers are better than likes from accounts with little followers. So these are the best types of DM groups you want to join. 1 or 2 DM groups with active 100 to 500k accounts will almost guarantee you to rank on the explore page every single time. So your goal should be to work yourself up to that level of DM groups by just keep networking, keep getting to know people, like try to build a relationship with people, and you will have a much easier time getting in contact with these big pages. It's all about networking, guys. So just network your ass off, get into these big DM groups, and you will get so much in return. I would recommend you guys to get into at least 30 DM groups in the start. It's really not hard. It just takes a little time, invest some time. But once you have made those DM groups, you will be set for a long time, because you won't have to make them again. Like, once they're made, you basically have a good network of similar accounts. So you can once you've done that, you can start contacting bigger accounts. And once you grow a little bit more, you'll be able to start contacting bigger accounts. Once you grow more again, you'll start being able to connect with bigger accounts easier, and it's going to be much easier for you to network with them. But I've seen, like, in some of my DM groups with like 100,000 accounts, there are some accounts with just 1,000 followers, which like somehow magically got in. So it's all about knowing people that know people, or just knowing the big accounts directly. So take some time, get into these DM groups, get them made, and you will thank yourself later. It's a massive boost, and definitely something you need in place to grow. Now, the second way you can leverage other Instagram accounts is, as I mentioned, using like rounds. Now, what the heck is like rounds, and how do you join these? Like rounds are groups of 1,000 to 5,000 people. It can be 0 people to 5,000 people, but the normal like rounds have 1,000 plus members. So 1,000 to 5,000 people on Telegram, which is an app or a website. Now, the way they work are a little bit different from DM groups, as there are some rules you need to follow. However, they're not very complicated. So, the basic setup of a like round is how like rounds basically work goes like this. Typically, each day at 9 a.m., 12 p.m., and 3 p.m. each standard time, a round is active, depending on the group though. But the most typical times are that. So 30 minutes before each round, before those times, as I mentioned, 9 a.m., 12 p.m. and 3 p.m., 30 minutes before that time, you will have to drop your username in the chat. Dropping your username is just writing your username in that chat, or in that group. It's a chat that you can write things in, so just write your username, which means that you've dropped your username, and that will get you into the round. Then everyone who joined the round, after 30 minutes have gone before the round started, you will either be at 9 a.m., 12 p.m. or 3 p.m. each standard time, and that is when the round starts. So everyone that joined by then will like your last image that you posted, and then you will do the same on everyone else that joined. Now, liking 1,000 pictures three times a day is really time consuming and not possible doing manually on Instagram, because you will probably get like banned, which is why there are automation softwares out there. The best one is Fuelgram's own software. Fuelgram is one of the best DM groups. Like, there are probably like 10, 12, 15 DM groups, but people realize that there's no point being in different groups when everyone can just gather into one big group. So everyone is almost in one Telegram group, which is called Fuelgram, which is probably the only one you need to use. And Fuelgram's own automation software is the best one, which fully automates the process. So if you want to use these like rounds and automate it, you can go to fuelgram.com/app. You'll see the link on the screen, and you can sign up to automate everything. So you will not have to drop your name. You will not have to like any pictures manually. You simply sign up, you get everything set up, and you will be receiving and giving likes automatically. I think it's like a fee of $10 a month if you want to automate this. So it's really worth it. If you're going to use like rounds, this is the way you want to do it, because $10 is worth paying rather than spending like hundreds of hours liking every day. Now, I don't get any commission of you signing up to Fuelgram. Most of you guys probably know about Fuelgram already. I just want you guys to know about it and understand the big picture so that you know how it all works, because currently Fuelgram is your best bet, best option for achieving success with Telegram rounds. Now, back in the days, Telegram rounds used to be a lot better. They used to basically guarantee that your image went viral. But now they're more for getting ranked in hashtags. Like, when you use like rounds, you get like 600 to 1,000 likes per picture automatically every time you post, and it's not fake likes, it's likes from other accounts that are in the rounds, and that basically guarantees you to rank in the big hashtags. So it's worth it. It definitely is worth it. And so if you want to if you really want to rank in hashtags, which I recommend you all do, I recommend all the strategies that you implement, all of this. So do get yourself into like rounds. They're really helpful. So yeah, your best bet will also be to automate it. So that is basically how the like rounds work. So the next question is, how do you get into these? The only way to join like rounds is by an invite link. Now, there used to be many groups, as I said, but now everyone uses one group, which is Fuelgram. So the invite link for Fuelgram is going to be on the screen somewhere. And all you have to do is just type that link into any browser. It can be Firefox, Google, Chrome. Just type that link into your browser and you will be redirected to Telegram. And if you don't have an account, you'll have to sign up. Then once you've signed up, you will be automatically joined or like put into that group. So that is how you join the groups, or that group. You only have to join that group, as I said. So that is the invite link to Fuelgram. Now, you don't actually have to join the group itself on Telegram if you want to automate it. If you want to automate it, just go to fuelgram.com/app, other link on the screen. But if you don't want to pay anything, you can just go into the Telegram group and do it manually with the other link on the screen right here. So I'm guessing you guys took notes, because this is really bomb information. I hope you guys are receiving value from this also. If you do, please do let me know. So yeah, that is secret number 2. So without anything less to do, actually, let's just move on to secret number 3. So secret number 3, how to 10x your growth and exposure by doing these 2 simple tricks. Plus, I'm actually going to show you proper use of hashtags. So 2 simple tricks plus hashtag use. Anyways, what are the 2 things that you can do to 10x your growth and exposure? Let's look at thing number 1 first. So the first thing you can do to 10x your growth and exposure is to post when your followers are the most active. Posting when your followers are the most active will give you a huge benefit of, first of all, you will get more of your followers to see your posts, which increases the engagement of the post. And posting when your followers are the most active will give you a huge benefit of like getting your followers to see most of your followers to see the post, because the more followers that are active, the more of them are going to see your post. So posting when your followers are active will get more of them to see the post, and which also will increase the engagement on that post, which will make it easier rank in hashtags and also get to the explore page. Now the big question remains, how do you actually know when your followers are active? If you look at this picture right here, you can see that I have a graph that shows me whenever my followers are the most active according to my time zone, being the Norwegian time zone, which is GMT plus 1 hour. So with this graph, I know exactly when to post in my time, when my engagement is going to be the best, which is going to give me better exposure. The way you actually get this graph is by going into your settings. If you have your phone, or actually, never mind, I told you to put your phone away, even put your Instagram away. But after this workshop, go on your phone, go in your settings on your Instagram account, top right corner, and then scroll down to where it says upgrade to business profile or upgrade to business account, as you can see on this image right here. Then you just follow the steps and you will be able to upgrade to your business account, which will give you the same analytics as I have. Now this is nothing special, it's easy and most people know about this already, but it's very important that you have a business account so that you can keep track of your growth and your demographics. So now that you know when your followers are active, or now that you know how to find out that, you want to schedule your posts and post them at different times of the day when your followers are the most active. The reason for that is, as I said, because it will improve your engagement by almost twice, because most of your followers are active at the same time. And it will give you a much higher chance of going viral. Now, if your account is personal, I would still recommend upgrading it to business account to get insights, as it really helps improving the engagement, growth, and exposure. So that is the first thing. Now the next thing is much more powerful, and it really is going to massively improve your growth and exposure. It's much simpler than you think. It's a very simple trick, but most people avoid it. But I'm going to throw it out there. So the next thing you need to do and to have in place to massively improve your engagement, exposure, and growth is posting frequency. Posting frequency is so underrated, and most of you probably don't even care about it. But posting frequency and consistency is the key to improving your growth. Literally, it's the key. If you implement the other strategies, that is what's going to be the difference from growing by 2,000 followers a month to 10,000 followers a month. If you implement all the other strategies, that is going to help you go viral and grow. But if you can improve your posting frequency, that is just going to explode the game. It's going to take everything to a whole another level, and that is what's going to take you from 2,000 followers a month to 10,000 followers a month. So what is the correct posting frequency then? The truth is, there is no correct posting frequency. But 9 out of 10 times, the more you post, the better. If you're posting 3 times a week, you're doing it very wrong. Unless you're growing your account with Instagram ads or something. Or just sending traffic from somewhere else like Facebook or Snapchat, if you have a good Snapchat following. But I would set, but if that is not the case, you need to post more often. I would set 3 times a day as a bare minimum, especially for repost pages, because finding content is so easy. that you can post 3 times a day easily. Ideally though, you want to post 6 to 8 times a day for maximum benefits. Now, posting this often, some of you might think that your followers are going to unfollow you because they will just be spammed, but that is absolutely not true. The reason for this is because your followers are, as I said earlier, active at different times a day. Let's say that Simon sees your picture at 9 a.m. when you post your first time of the day. Then Simon probably won't be online when you post again at 12 p.m. Because Simon probably has a lot of other things to do, so he's not going to be online on Instagram 24/7. And even if you were to post like 10 pictures when Simon is active at 9 a.m., he would not see all of those images on his feed. It's just how Instagram works. Instagram does not show all of your images to everyone. So he's not going to feel spammed. He probably would only see 3 to 4 of those images when you post 10 all at once. So posting frequency is key. Millionaire Mentor, the account right here, it's the biggest Instagram account in the motivational / quotes niche. It has 2.6 million followers, and guess how often this account is posting. This account, Millionaire Mentor, is posting on average every second or third hour. Every second or third hour, guys, about 10 times a day on average. This is one of the reasons this page is growing so fast. It's always updating their followers on new content, and as a result, it has gained more than 15,000 likes. It has more than 15,000 likes on average per picture. But the best part, he has a very targeted audience and probably makes him thousands of dollars every single month. So this is what you want to do as well. If you want to grow fast as fast as possible, it's not hard, guys. Just posting literally takes 30 seconds. The only thing that is a little more time consuming is finding the viral content itself. But that doesn't really take much time either. So posting frequency is key. Now, posting with frequency is one thing. Staying consistent, doing it for months after months, is what's going to bring you results. Trust me, guys, if you can manage to keep this frequency up for at least a month, you're going to be mind blown by the results you're getting. Most of you guys probably will ignore it, but it literally is the most important aspect of Instagram. It's the posting frequency. I can't stress it enough. Do this for 1 month and you will be amazed by the results you see. So that basically covers the 2 important steps of secret number 3. Super important, guys. Now, as I said, I'm going to show you how to properly use hashtags as well. So what hashtags should you use and how do you use them? First of all, the hashtags you use must be related to your niche. This is a must. If you're posting a picture of a watch, you don't want to use hashtags like travel, dog, car. It makes no sense. They need to be related to your niche. So rather, you want to use hashtags like watch, luxury, gold. If it's a golden watch, golden watch, gold is a good example. So this will first of all make your hashtags rank in hashtags targeted for your audience, and it will also make it easier to rank in the hashtags because Instagram tracks everything. So if you use hashtags that are irrelevant to the picture, they're most likely not going to rank you in that hashtag. Another thing to remember is when you're using hashtags, the maximum amount of hashtags is 30, but you should not use all 30 hashtags. If you use all 30 hashtags every single time you post, Instagram will see that as abuse of the Instagram hashtag feature, which may result in something called a shadow ban. Now, a shadow ban is basically means that you will never ever be able to rank in hashtags again on your account. So it's a really bad mistake to make because you cannot recover from it. What you want to do instead is to use hashtags between 25 to 29 instead of 30. Obviously, the more hashtags, the more engagement and exposure you'll get. So that is why I recommend 25 to 29 instead of 10 to 15. But if you use 25 to 29, Instagram will not punish you for abuse of the feature. So that is currently the best hashtag range best range of hashtags to aim for. Finally, when you use the hashtags, post them in the comment section of the image instead of the caption. If you post it in the caption, people will feel like they're being spammed because like it really looks spammy, so people will probably not engage with your image. So rather than that, post them in the comment section because it looks much more cleaner and people will not see the hashtags when people start commenting. Now, as I said at the end of the workshop, I'm going to give you the done for you hashtag sets, and those will be in the range of 25 to 29 hashtags per set. So to conclude, use relevant hashtags, maximum 25 to 29 per post, and put them in the comment section of your post. So let's have a short recap. Secret number 1, posting not only good quality content, but good quality viral content, and also writing good captions to improve interactions with the post. Secret number 2, building DM groups and joining like rounds to massively improve your engagement right when you post to easier rank in hashtags and hit the explore page. And finally, secret number 3, timing your posts and posting on a high frequency every day. Ideally 3 to 6 posts per day to start with, which will dramatically improve your growth like crazy. So that is the 3 strategies that you need to have in place in order to grow an Instagram account by tens and thousands of followers every single month. Now, guys, let me ask you a question. On a scale from 1 to 10, how serious are you about growing your Instagram account? Because here's the thing, it's literally impossible for me to cover everything about Instagram growth as well as other really important things like proper profile setup and proper monetization in one single hour. Believe it or not, but there is so much more to Instagram than what I just talked about. I literally just scratched the surface, and I really do want you guys to know it all. I want you guys to have a perfect Instagram account that is growing by thousands of followers each month, and that also brings in residual income to your bank accounts each and every single month. But as I said, covering that in 1 hour is literally impossible for me to do. For that reason, I have an offer for you guys. I have something that I want to offer you. Something where you will be able to get it all. Everything, every single piece of Instagram knowledge that you need in order to make a living, or not a living, but even a fortune with Instagram. Let me introduce Instagram University. Now, before you guys go like, wow, this dude is just trying to sell me something, please hear me out, guys. Again, it's impossible for me to cover every aspect of Instagram in 1 single hour. I would need at least 10 times as much time to go over everything detailed. And I really want you guys to master this platform. It's such an amazing platform. And now in 2018, Instagram is taking over. Over 1 out of every 7th person on this earth is using Instagram. So the opportunities has never been bigger. And that is why I want you on the team, guys. I want you to join the Explorer team to be part of the top and crush it like others don't. Which is the reason why I created this course together with my team. I want to find the ones here on this workshop that are action takers, who are actually willing to make an investment in themselves and their future. I can't work with all of you, so this course really does help me filter out those who are not serious about growing. What does the course include then? What does Instagram University include? Inside Instagram University, there are 4 modules. Within those modules, you will get access to tons of video training that goes over the basics and the advanced stuff of Instagram. The videos covers everything from the ground and up, from getting your first account to growing 1,000 followers, 10,000 followers, or even 100,000 followers, and then covering everything from making your first $1 to your first $100 to your first $1,000 and even $10,000 a month. The videos are so detailed and easy to understand that somebody that has never been on Instagram before could grow an account to 10,000 followers just by following the step-by-step training. That is how easy we made it inside the course. Now, Inside the course there are, as I said, 4 modules. Module number 1 covers account setup, how to set up your Instagram account correctly for the best conversion rate and the fundamental things that needs to be in place in order for you to grow effectively. Because if your account is not set up the proper way, you will have a hard time growing it. So you get module number 1 about account setup, as I said, then also module number 2, which is about growing your account. We will go deep into the algorithm of Instagram, explaining the core principles of growth and why it works the way it does. Absolutely everything you need to know about Instagram growth is in that module. And the best part, we update it every time we find changes on Instagram's algorithm. So you get module number 1 covering account setup, then you get module number 2 covering the core to hacking the algorithm for rapid growth. Then also module number 3, which is all about monetization. How to make money with your account the most efficient ways. And as a bonus, we'll be showing you how to make money with the account by doing something as easy as selling shoutouts and flipping Instagram accounts. But those 2 things are just small bonuses on that module, as we will be showing you how to properly monetize it using email marketing and funnels for selling products. Guys, these are methods that has made us as much as 5 figures a month. They work tremendously, which is why we give so much focus to them inside the course. So you get module number 1, again covering account setup, then module number 2 on hacking the algorithm for insane growth and understanding the core of how the algorithm works. Then module number 3 teaching you how to convert your followers into dollars. And finally, you get module number 4, which will teach you how to make your own Instagram agency. Now, guys, this method is so powerful that you can start making money with it without even growing your Instagram first, without growing your own Instagram account. That is how powerful it is. If you were to get the course now, you could just go through the training, just learn everything about growth, then you could go right on to module number 4 and start making money without growing your own account. It's so powerful, and that is why we call it the ultimate money generator. So what I mean is that you first get module number 1 teaching you account setup, then module number 2 on growth, then module number 3 on monetization, and also module number 4 on creating your own Instagram agency. Now the total value of this, guys, is $1,000 for module number 1 alone. $1,000 for module number 2 as well, another $1,000 for module number 3, and another $2,400 for module number 4. This leaves it at a total value of $5,400. But check this out, guys. We're not going to charge that. We're not even going to charge 1/10 of the value of the course, which means we're selling the course for less than $540. We're only going to charge $497 for the course, guys. That's it. Now, fam, my goal with this course is not to make a lot of money, hence the reason why we're underpricing it. My goal is to build up a community of people who strive towards their goals. That is our goal, a community where we all master Instagram and work together as a family. Now, guys, money is just a tool for exchange. You spend money to get something even greater in return. That's what successful people do, and that's how they use their money. If you want to be successful, you have to module success. You need to change your disposable income from liabilities to assets. It's as easy as that. Don't spend your money on silly things like video games or a brand new TV. Spend your money on investments in yourself, investments in knowledge, something that will bring you long-term fulfillment and return more than the investment you made. And besides, guys, money replenishes. Each and every month, money comes back into your bank account. Time, unfortunately, does not work the same way. You will not get time back. So rather than spending like 200 hours learning something, a much better way would be to invest some money and then massively shortening that learning curve. Because sooner or later, you will have the money invested back into your bank account. Money replenishes, time does not. Like, guys, you're either good at making excuses or you're good at making money, but you cannot be both. So you can either make up an excuse in your head for why this course is not for you, or you can pick up the course and make money, but not both. Now, there are two types of people. Two types of people, guys. You have people like this. We call people like this the scared buyer. People like this type are scared of spending money on knowledge and investing in themselves. Instead, they rather look for ways to find knowledge for free. But the problem with that is that whenever they find knowledge for free, they never end up taking action on it. They never take action on what they learn. These types of people never succeed. Then you have people like this, people like you and me. People we call this the brave buyer. People who have no problem whatsoever investing time and money on knowledge. They always strive to become better versions of themselves who embrace the grind and take action. People like Conor McGregor, people like Bill Gates, people like The Rock, they're action takers and not scared. Now, I'm actually going to show you the inside of the course. Something very few people do, but I'm going to do it because I really want to show you guys what you are getting. So if we go out of the presentation, head over to the university right here. This is the inside of the course, guys. As you can see, we've got module 1 to 4 right here. All of them following down. Now, if I click on, let's say, this module lesson 7, you can see that we have provided you with tasks under each lesson. That way we can keep you accountable. Now, you can also see that every single video in this course has been scribed, as you can see right here. There's like these type of animations, and the reason we made the course like this is because it will first of all make it entertaining for you to watch, which again will make it 10 times easier for you to actually follow what we are teaching. And it will make it a lot interesting, and when something is more interesting, it's easier to follow, it's easier to pay attention, and easier to actually take on the knowledge. So that is module 1 to 4. Now, this introduction part is for like the complete beginners. If you've never ever touched the application before, we actually show you how to sign up to Instagram and an Instagram app guide, just to give you guys the starter of how you actually use the application. So it's for it's really for beginners, but if you're advanced, all of these modules 1 to 4, they teach you really advanced strategies. So even if you're advanced or a complete beginner, this course is for you. So that is the inside of the course, guys. Let's just continue on. Now, you might have some excuses up inside your head for why you shouldn't join Instagram University. It can be excuses like, what if it's not worth it? What if you don't see results? Well, if that happens and if you don't see results, we will give you a refund. As simple as that. Some people might also be thinking that, what if Instagram completely changes? What if the algorithm changes? What if everything that is working now does not work in the future? Then the course would be pretty useless, right? The thing is, we're always updating the course. Instagram University will always change according to Instagram's algorithm. Whenever something new happens to the algorithm, whenever something changes and all strategies won't work anymore, we will update the course with new videos, and if necessary, delete old ones that no longer follow the present algorithm. So if you were to invest in this course 1 year from now, after it's been created, you would still have the most up-to-date Instagram course, as we never stop updating it. Now, you might be thinking that you have to be somewhat special or skilled to be able to pull this off. But guys, look at me. I'm nothing special at all. I live in a small town in Norway, in the middle of the mountains. I have not been to college. I don't have a college degree, yet I was able to accomplish all this. What makes you think that you shouldn't be able to do the same? Like, when I can do it, it's more than possible for you to do it. If I'm able to grow by 10,000 followers, and up to 2 million followers with a network in 6 months, then it should be the easiest thing in the world for you to grow at least 10,000 or 50,000 followers. Just think about Elon Musk when he created Tesla and another space company. That was hard. But this, grown by 50,000 followers on Instagram, that is easy. Easy, guys. Now, if I stopped here and this was all you got, it would be worth it. But I'm not stopping here. Within the course, you will also get a free coaching call with us on 15 minutes where we will review your Instagram account and give you all the improvements that you can make right away. You can also ask us questions about Instagram itself, and it's going to be a complete guide to get you perfectly set up for the course. 15-minute one-on-one coaching call. We normally charge a lot for this, but you get it for free as a bonus. So that is one of the huge bonuses that you will get inside the course. So you will first get module number 1, module 2, module 3, module 4, access to our private tribe and coaching call with us for 15 minutes where we review your entire Instagram account and give you suggestions on what to do right away. Now listen guys, if you were to get only module 1 to 4, it would be worth it. But we're throwing in the community and the one-on-one coaching call with us. $4.97 for all of that. Is it worth it? I think it's pretty safe to say so. But for those of you watching this workshop today, we have a special offer. As a matter of fact, it's a 60% discount. If you're watching and take action today off of this workshop, we're only going to charge you $197. $197, guys. Pretty decent offer, right? I told you guys we would underprice, and that is exactly what we're doing right now. The course literally holds every secret there is to Instagram. But you only get this discount, as I said, if you take action off of this workshop. So to get the course, click the button on this page to the right or below. It's a private button you'll only see today that will take you to the course landing page where you can get the course for $197. As we said, if you don't see results, our refund guarantee will give you a 100% refund, so there's absolutely no risk. Now, I have not forgotten your special bonus for those of you who stayed all the way to the end of the workshop. So if you're still watching the workshop, you should have received an email with a done for you viral hashtag set, done for you hashtag sets. So check your email once we are done with this workshop, and it should be sent directly to your inbox. And guys, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Sooner or later, you will have to master Instagram because the platform is taking over. So instead of having to learn the secrets then, in like 6 months or a year, save yourself some time, get ahead of the game and do it now. The offer won't be available in 6 months, so why wait? You'll have to jump on board anyways. Now is the time, guys. You cannot sit there and just wait and think and wonder. I'm asking you guys to make a choice. Do you think Instagram can change your game, your business? Because I can tell you from personal experience that it can and it will if you take action. Now's the time, guys. Don't wait. Don't put it off for your success, your happiness, or your progress for some reason. It doesn't make any sense. Now is the time to get started. Now, I'm also going to answer some very common questions that we get regarding the course. So if you there is anything on your mind that you're wondering about, I might be answering your question next. So just pay attention and it might be answered. So the first question is, what if my Instagram account for some reason won't grow? Now, there are two reasons that might happen. Either you're not taking action on what's inside a course, or you're using a very old account that Instagram has punished in some sort of way. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, let's say you use an Instagram account that is 1 year old, which there's nothing wrong with alone, but that particular account have been used to follow a bunch of people, then unfollow them. Basically, you've been using the follow and follow strategy. You've been posting a lot of random pictures, spamming with hashtags, and basically doing what Instagram don't like. Well, if that is the case, there's a good chance that your account is not able to grow because it's been punished by Instagram. It's been put in Instagram jail, something that you simply can't recover fully from. So if that's the case, you can either just try to start it over, or if it doesn't work that way, we will refund your money. But either way, there is no risk for you. Second question is, what if I cannot afford the course at the discounted price? Well, if you cannot afford it, is there anything that you can do in order to make that money? Do you have a friend that you can borrow from? Maybe you can borrow from your parents and then pay them back later. Look at options, guys. Rather than thinking to yourself that you can't afford it. Shift your mindset to thinking, how can I afford it? Do you maybe have a friend who is interested in Instagram as well? Because if so, get them to throw in a share and just split the course with them. That way you'll just pay half the price. I remember first time I was going to buy a course online myself. It was a course teaching how to rank websites in SEO with Google. And at the time it was about $400. And I did not have the money. I was 16 and I did not have the money at that time. But I had a friend who was interested in learning the same. And we just split the course. As easy as that. Finding the money, guys, is easy. Shift from thinking that you can't afford it to how can I afford it? Next question. How is this course different from all the others? Kind of awkward for me to answer this, but the main difference between this course and all the other courses is that Instagram University is not just a course. It's that lasts for 6 months and doesn't work anymore due to the algorithm changes. This course is always being updated with the algorithm. So if you're watching this video in 2019, which is highly unlikely, but if you are, this and this workshop are still available, the course is still relevant, and it will always be, because we will always be updating it. Not only that, but all the bonuses that you get in addition really separates it from the masses. Most courses are made so that they can get you in the course, get your money, and then not have to deal with you or worry about you anymore. But that is not our goal. Our goal is to actually work with you. If you join Instagram University, you're working with us. We want to work with you. And alongside of that, we will follow you up on your success. We will follow you on your Instagram journey. That is one of the reasons we offer the free 15-minute one-on-one coaching call, so that we can really get to know every single person that joins us on this journey. So Instagram University is much more than just a course. Instagram is supposed to be fun, and Instagram really is fun. Like, personally, it's the current app that I enjoy the most because it's so satisfying in just how everything works. Next question, we also have a question on the payment method. Can you pay with credit card or PayPal? Yes, you can pay with both. We accept both payments, so it should be a smooth checkout and very easy for you to proceed. Now, I think that actually wraps up the questions for this workshop. If you have any questions left that hasn't been answered, send an email to info@exploremedia.net and we will assist you there. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for being on this workshop. It has been a lot of fun and I definitely did enjoy it. I hope you did as well. Last recap. You're going to get module 1 to 4, access to our private tribe, and finally a 15-minute one-on-one coaching call with us, all for one-time payment of $197. Close to nothing, guys. So all you have to do is to click the button to the right or below and it will take you to the discounted page. Then sign up and join us. Join me on this amazing Instagram journey. We want you to join the team. There are big things coming and the price of $197 is not going to be here for very long. Be smart, don't hesitate, join in, and I'll see you inside. Thank you so much, fam. You know I appreciate the crap out of you for being on. Talk soon. Peace.